And we are back with more Dark Souls Remastered. Last time we left off, we had taken down Seath the Scaleless. I believe it's Seath, Seathe, but essentially the dragon from the beginning of the game cutscene. So we're kind of working our way through that particular list. We have also drained the water out of the Ruins of New Londo. We are not doing PS Plus, as always. I do wonder how different the game would be with online quote-unquote play, but I don't know. I'm always afraid in these games of being spoiled by some of the messages on the ground, so I err on the side of not having PS Plus for this stuff. But maybe for one of the later games we should, give it a shot. Or maybe not. Maybe we basically try to keep it to being relatively neutral. And alright, so on the agenda for today, first off, we need to get back to the Crystal Prison. Or not Crystal Prison, but the prison here in the general Duke's Archive Library thing. Because we need to free Hat Guy from the prison. And then we need to go to New Londo to basically check stuff out there. Tempted to scope out Blight Town to see if, can't find where the Pyromancer's initial teacher ended up. I know, I was told by my Souls-loving friend to kind of check out the swamp area, so theoretically it should be around there, but as always, that gameplay amnesia. It's like, how do I play this? It's been a few days as I've been taking care of some stuff. Stab. Good old iframes. Come on. I didn't think that would actually reach me. Whew. The archer guy's shooting a bit faster than I would think. There we go. Let's see if we can't get the... Oopsie. Oh. Come on. Target this guy. Whew. Iframes kicked in just in time there. I think it should just be these three guys down here, but there's... I can't tell if that archer was the archer from up above on the bookshelf. Alright, there we go. Okay, it looks like it was. So he shouldn't be shot in the back immediately. Now, the big question is... Okay, here we go. Alright, we got two of these guys. Actually, maybe even three. Yeah, getting shot at, so... Ouch. Should have expected them to do the long jump. There we go. Alright, gotta be careful if I'm not getting hit by that magic missile looking thing. Ouch. Right after I said that is when I get hit. Okay, drink, because we don't need to be too conservative with drinking for right now. Our goal is just to get back to the prison, free the guy, and then get out of here. Though we do have quite a few enemies in our way, because this place is just chock full of them. I know I'm a bit nervous / concerned about when I get to those lava ruins beneath where we fought the spider lady, because we took a peek in. But according to my Souls friend, he didn't tell me the details, only that I guess it was so bad that, the main Souls guy dev had, did an apology for how bad they were. So I'm like, oh boy, what type of ride am I going to be in for there? Alright, good. Didn't kill him, but, I'm okay scaring him away for now. Ouch. Forgot about that. Good thing it wasn't buffed. And drink. Alright, good. We might have people chasing us, but doesn't look like it. They're aggroed, but I don't know how far they'll travel to actually get me. Dang it, I was hoping I was finishing the archer off before I got hit. There we go. Almost tempted to try. Dang it. Dang it. Some parrying. Okay, good. I kind of half expected them to do a long jump. Dang it. Alright. Getting pushed back here. Ideally, we can... Just a bit concerned about stuff behind us. There we go. Oh yeah, there are the snake men ahead. I should probably... Well, let's try one more. Whoop. Oh, nice, it worked. And... that stab location... How the animations line up sometimes, I feel bad for the enemies. But alright, so we enter snake land here. Let's go ahead and, I guess fireball might be the best. Alright. Take the ladder down, and I think it's really only the two snake men. I get confused, because sometimes there's like the two up here, but I think those are the same two that are down there, but they just relocate. Oh yeah, and actually, while I was here basically in the general archive area, we should try to get back to the Scaleless' old boss room, because I am curious if there's any, like, special objects here now. Good. Ooh, okay. Still not certain if I'll be able to teleport from that fire or not. So we might end up just running back to the other fire once we free hack guy. Just because I don't want to risk using that fire, not being able to teleport away from it, and then it being like, oh, all the enemies are back now. Yeah, the enemies are going to come from behind. Oh yeah, and all the wiggly creatures down there, forgot about that. I should probably take care of these guys while we have the chance. And then... Oh, come on. Oh. Did not want to do a lock on it all there. And then, the other one's coming down? No. I want to be like, in theory... With the music not playing, they shouldn't be as aggressive, but clearing out these guys still takes some effort. Alright, bust out the fire orb. Not bad. Ah, I was hoping to get both of those at that time, but did not. It's gonna be two. There, you're good. Still sad in hindsight about killing the crying one. given that it ended up not being needed. Wait, is that guy not there anymore? That guy? Oh. He didn't die, did he? How very strange. Actually, in hindsight, I should have my shield up in case this is a trap. Oh, firekeeper soul. Nice. Gladly take that. Bit concerned, though, that hat guy disappeared. No corpse, though, so I can only assume / hope that he got away. I'll find him in another prison. That said, I mean, I'm too dumb for any of his teachings anyway, since he refused to teach me anything. It's like, you're special, I can't teach you anything. So, in theory, even if he found anything here, he wouldn't be able to teach me it. Still, it's like, ideally, you know, you could save someone, maybe get a different reward. A weapon, new armor, something. Do wonder where he went, though. I mean, again, assumedly it'll probably just be another prison I come across, but I was surprised to find him in this prison to begin with. I even try to remember where I got the big archive prison key to begin with. Ooh, oh, hello. I did not see that guy whatsoever, and I kind of wonder if he dropped down, or... Come on, get up here. Hmm? Alright. Well, as long as they don't hit me in the back, then that's fine. Speaking of getting hit in the back, though, as we make our way back to this fire... Oh. Alright. Katie's kite shield. Ah. In hindsight, do we make a break for the Scaleless' room? Maybe. Further, dang it. Oh, this is the wrong floor. Ouch. You know what? I'll take that over being shot by the arrow, though. So, is it this floor? Slightly wasteful, but I'm gonna have a drink. Okay, pull the lever. Whoop. Dodge what we can. Alright, come on. Ah, dang it. Okay, elevator should be here. Good, good. And then up we go. Make sure you don't get shot as it goes upward here. Now, another issue will be, should I homeward bone after here, or do I just take the elevator back down? I'm also being careful in case there's any unpleasant trap. In hindsight, I wonder if the fog gate is gone. It should be, but if it's not, I wonder if maybe a new boss moved into the room? Oh no, okay. Promising, and yet it feels like a trap. It's probably not, though. Probably not. Although, just in case. Okay. Oh, large magic ember. Nice. Assumedly, the guy in New Londo should actually work with that, since he refused to work with the other ember, which I still need to give to the giant blacksmith near the princess. Ooh. What have we here? Oh, Soul of a Great Hero. Nice. I wonder if this little stairway area was accessible before, or if it was covered by crystal. We should also make sure that we remember to read the large magic ember's description. Given the theme here, I would assume it would give you the ability to forge or upgrade into crystallized weapons? Okay. That seemed to be a full circle. Nothing up there. I'm still keeping my shield at the ready, just in case. But not seeing anything else. I'm also making sure there's no, like, hidden door. Yeah, no hidden wall. Or hidden behind a fake wall corridor. But okay, well, it looks like everything up here. Thought I heard, like, maddened whispering. But alright, let's go ahead and check that, ember here real quick. Yeah, large magic ember. Ember required for weapon ascension. Large magic ember, a form of sorcery. Handled by only the Vinheim magic blacksmith, which... Yeah, I think the guy in New Londo specifically said that he's from Vinheim, so... Or Vinheim, or whatever it's called. But okay, not bad. And yeah, given we have 4 of the flask left, maybe 3, because I might take a drink just to guarantee theoretical not in range of one shot. Primarily because those magic guys are like buffing the guys down there, and a single shot in the back with an arrow that's been buffed does a lot of damage. Alright, let's go back down. Beyond the melee skeleton slightly in the way, should be clear running. And okay, he's... Nope, I hear the arrow being pulled back. Wait, this isn't... Here we go. Alright, we can just start running. Still wonder what's up with... Oh yeah, because the actual pillar itself turns. I was like, why was the gear on those things? Dang it. Okay. Good. Alright, rest. I got both things there. Got the 2 embers. We can also... I don't think we can level up. Yeah, no. We are definitely in the range of required souls. We need quite a bit more than that. Although, all the more reason to start upgrading items more and more, when possible. Let's go ahead and warp over to... I'm thinking Chamber of the Princess to try and give that 1 ember to the big guy. It should be fairly safe to do that. We have a few guys in our way, but nothing too crazy. Alright, Princess is up there. The elevator's going back down. I don't think there's any quicker way to get back down. So we'll stick to the elevator. Although we'll also make sure we take a look underneath the elevator. Oh yeah, we can. Alright. Making sure Ornstein and the fat guy didn't respawn. Okay, so Guinevere. Lord Gwyn. I remember from one of the loading screen things mention of a son, I think. But also, I thought there was also, like, an uncle in this picture somewhere. But interesting, his statue's not there, though. You think that with the other two having statues, that it would have worked out like that. So why does, not to pry too much, but why does Guinevere have, like, a weird golden thing, between her boobs? Because I don't recall that on her before. Let's just double check the other elevator. Yeah, okay, there's an invisible barrier. Alright. And no, speaking of invisible things. Alright, good, good. Yeah, I'll be very curious after the fact to kind of like read up on the lore about these games. I'm just a bit hesitant on doing it after any individual one, just in case there's like references that like, you know, if you look online on the wiki or like watch a video, they're like, and then later on in Elden Ring, it's like, no, no, no. Elden Ring is our peak of the mountain that we are traveling towards. Alright. Ooh, hello. Okay, just start running. Wait a minute. Oh, here we go. Alright, then down. Hopefully we don't get chased all the way here. Hey, big guy. I got something for you.
What's that? Shiny, shiny. Give me that. I make weapons shiny.
Give Chris to Umber? Oh, yeah, that was what he wanted. Yeah, sure.
I had shiny, shiny. I make weapons shiny.
Adorable. But okay, so that must mean that the magic ember doesn't turn things into magic. But the magic guy can already make weapons into magic, so I don't know what the large magic ember would give.
You come, I forge. Shiny, shiny. Get shiny from Duke. Forge weapons. Make shiny. More happy.
Ah, okay. I must have gotten that then from Seath the Scaleless. I don't remember. Wait a minute. No, that was a crystal ember I gave him. There should be the large magic ember. I'm like, I didn't give him the thing I meant I just got from Seath's room, right? No, okay, good, good, good. That's a large magic ember, alright.
Hello, forge I can. Strong I am.
Alright, can you modify anything? No. Yeah, there's crystal, there's something else. Let's see, can we reinforce anything right now that we have? I mean, do more of the Jagged Ghost Blade. I keep wondering about that. It's still pretty good damage, all things considered. For not really being too concerned with stats. Because yeah, like it technically scales off of strength, but barely. I still wonder though if there's a drawback to it because it's cursed. And this basically, Silver Knight, Strength Sword. I didn't realize that this actually scales quite a bit off of dexterity. But normal swords are a bit boring. And this one basically required Int. There's the Enchanted Falchion that we picked up somewhere. The Elgus Rapier, which required a lot of, yeah, faith. I don't think... It's one of those things I go back to debating about the Ghost Dagger. I mean, I guess where we're going, like, maybe since we've drained New Londo, it's debatable how many ghosts we're going to encounter there, but... You know what? Sure. And then again... Really, because it's just good to put away our souls into something. Have it be an investment. Okay, there we go. We should probably repair as well, even though I don't think it's too necessary. Okay. He didn't have anything... Oh, yeah, he does actually have stuff we can buy. Which, I think... Green was for divine and magic, but that's not what we use for our current stuff. I believe. But I'll need... Wait a minute. Oh, he had twinkling as well, okay.
Combat soon.
Alright, excellent. Now, what is the safest way to get out of here, I wonder? I'm also a bit curious. Let's go ahead and, yeah, because, like, our Ghost Blade is, like, double the damage. And, like, yeah, we can shield. I do like the stab. And we've got some regular swing is a bit swingy. I wonder how a parry with this weapon would be. I forgot these guys are still kind of patrolling. Okay, not dead. Okay, ouch. Yet again, the size difference between him and me. That dagger went somewhere that I do not wish on most people. But alright, let's get back to the fireplace. And then... kind of debating between, yet again, Blight Town and the Ruins of New Londo. Slash, should we use the Valley of the Drakes near-ish campfire, or maybe not? Because we did upgrade it. I don't think Guinevere would have anything new to say, but we could check in with her. Hello.
O chosen undead, thou hast judged. Please, thou shalt see.
Yeah, okay, all this seems repeat dialogue.
Now thou shalt, may thou be.
Oh, I guess she does kind of maybe have the golden thing there, because it's like... It looks more like regular cloth here, but it is golden colored compared to the rest of her, like, white stuff. Secret? Nope. Secret over here. Over here. It's like, just trying to make sure I don't accidentally stab her. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't imagine either of these are a secret, but I can't tell if they look like doors or closets or just wall reliefs. Alright, cool. I do like the little, like, holy music that plays whenever you go in that room. Alright. Yeah, the question... Well, probably... I'm trying to remember where some of the other ones go. Like, Anor Londo, we already know. That's not too far from here. I always forget... Oh, yeah, Stone Dragon is at the very bottom. Funny enough, actually, that might be the closest one to Blighttown. And the depth was in the sewers, which, other end of Blighttown. The parish was next to our other friend, the blacksmith. So, okay. Let's go to Firelink Shrine, then. Yeah, I'm still a bit concerned about this ghost dagger in case it's, like... Because we know it's cursed, but... Hopefully it curses our enemies and not us.
There you are.
Alright. Same dialogue as before. And at some point we gotta go into the catacombs. Because we did see a golden gate get lifted somewhere we didn't recognize, and that's kind of one of the few places that's left. So my current theory is, because we took down Seath the Scaleless, meaning we are taking down people from the opening cutscene, then I would imagine that the catacombs being all undead is probably the big black blob guy from the opening cutscene. Given Spider Lady in Blighttown looked very similar to, like, the Witch Queen, I'd imagine the Witch Queen's probably in the lava ruins. And we already know that basically the Ruins of New Londo have the Dark Wraith, which are the old new kings of Londo, and... like, they split up Lord Gwyn's soul between them for reasons unknown. Get a reinforced flask. Excellent. And we promised not to make her talk when she'd want to, because she would otherwise want to seemingly cut out her tongue, so let's not encourage that. That'd be bad. I guess... oh yeah, we do need to give the Ember this way anyway. I was like, I could teleport back over to the other blacksmith, because how it connects over there. Oh, actually, I did want to go over that way. Because I know we need to start considering the DLC stuff. Oh, which does remind me, so I did look up the official page for the DLC, since I've been told that if I beat the game, like, I can't access it. So it's not a post-game DLC, it's a DLC during the game. Kind of like how Bitter Black Isle in our Dragon's Dogma playthrough was, like, available nearly from the get-go. Despite it was much harder. But, yeah, I've been told basically the DLC starts somewhere around where the Hydra once was, which I kind of already speculated on. And, yeah, the DLC... like, it's not really a secret given, like, that it's an official page on, like, the FromSoft store selling, like, hey, the DLC for Dark Souls. But yeah, looks like it's about the Abyss Walker dude, and it involves time travel, and given the Abyss Walker's grave was near that forest, and the forest has always seemed disconnected anyway, like, I figured the DLC would be around there. The page didn't officially mention, though, where it was. Ooh. Maybe we can get into the ruins from here. I knew it drained everything, but for whatever reason, I didn't think that this would be an accessible path.
Hey, hang on. That's a sorcery ember, isn't it? Yes, it certainly is. First I've seen since my banishment from Vinheim. What do you say, friend? Mind giving that to me? This is no man's land. I'm the only one who could handle it anyway.
Sure, give large magic ember, yes.
Yes, as you should. I won't disappoint you. I'm taskless no longer.
Alright, what can we modify here? Okay, so... huh, weird. So, yeah, all the normal magic stuff we had before. But then, whatever this weird, like, aura thing is, nothing upgrades into it. I'd imagine it would be like maybe upgrading sorcery things? I'm just seeing what some of these other things we have, like what they downgrade into. Oh. Occult downgrades into divine and enchant. Ah, okay. So enchanted the same symbol sets. Okay, so it's magic and enchanted. And interesting that actually divine upgrades, I guess, into occult. Oh. Alright. Good to know, good to know. Also in hindsight. Okay.
What is it? There's nothing to talk. We're both.
Dang. Still same dialogue. And still same things to purchase. Interesting that these things... Like, I'm pretty certain that we confirmed that candle is faith, but yeah, so like faith 12, 10 faith for soul arrow. Huh.
Come back soon. Smithing helps soothe my nerves. Don't let me wither away out of idleness.
Okay. There's a lot more down there. We know we're going to the Abyss, because the guy that sealed away the stuff and kept the seal intact and all that, like, told us that these dark rays reside in some other place called the Abyss, and, like, the guy that we got the ring from his grave was called the Abyss Walker. Oh, we don't actually have it equipped. Okay. Well then, let's swap out the Ring of the Evil Eye, sadly, for the Covenant of Arturius. Yeah, and I think the DLC was even just called, like, Arturius, the Abyss Walker. So it's like, okay. So it's very much themed about him. Though I was surprised the description's like, go back in time. It's like, oh, okay. Didn't expect time travel. Also interesting that not all the water went away. So, okay. We got two potential avenues, because there was an elevator this way that didn't work. Just having to deal with all these ghosts again. I'll admit, I'm kind of like, Blighttown here. Oh wait, actually, Blighttown... It's not too far from here. I was told by my friend as well that I missed a fire that was supposed to be a save point fire for the spider lady boss. Which should also be in the like general like swampy area, so we should like look around there. Yeah, I still think though maybe we use the I don't know, actually I guess Firelink Shrine's kind of the closest for exploring New Londo. I debated the other one because the gate's only just down this way, but equally so that we can kind of tackle it from either approach. I'm also thinking that if we get more campfires, we have more teleportation points, which is why I'm kind of like, if I missed a campfire here in Blighttown, that would be nice if it actually opens up as fast travel. Although I'm still not certain if fast travel requires it to be a kindled fire or not. Dang it. Ouch. Ouch. Alright, that's on me. That's on me. Aw, so why did I end up having a drink at some point? Oh, maybe I just... No, wait. Like... Okay, come on, guys. Not that much damage, sadly. I do like, again, the constant stabbing. Uh-oh. Alright, good, good. Ooh, nice. Alright, more dung pies. I could get used to this stabbing knife. It kind of matches my general kind of witchy vibe going on here. I knew there was a third one, but I thought he was a bit further in. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, get that dung pie. I guess this helps get us some souls as well, because if we do come across the Pyromancer teacher, maybe we can get more spells, but that would probably require more souls. I am glad that we upgraded the fire all the way. Which I think we got it to plus 15, so it should be maxed out? Because we saw a few other things that seemed where 15 was the max. Alright. Yeah, hopefully whatever fire we find down here helps us teleport. Just so that way we don't have to kind of descend all this way every single time. Come on. Get a bit closer. Oh, oh, okay. Ooh. Alright, we might need to bust out the fire. Alright, oh, okay, alright. We got up. Very convenient. Might want to take a drink. Yeah, we don't have to take care of him. Alright. Why do I hear rope being taut? Okay. Yeah, it's kind of tricky how some of the light effects kind of change. I think that's a golden leech over there, not a fire. Mosquitoes. I don't think it would be near the stone trolls. I was told I should be looking for a pipe. But I don't know. We kind of like looked over there. Oh, all right. There we go. I guess there's a few like objects over here. Hopefully, I don't get poisoned. Look around. Oh, there we go. Should be a fire here. Yay! Okay, hopefully it's a teleport point. Now, question is, do I try to rekindle it? Ooh. Trap? That looks like a trap. But... wait, do we actually use the fire, or do we just light the fire? Because I'm noticing my fire surge is only at 63. Okay, there we go. Just in case we die to whatever this is. Alright, climb down. Are you a mimic? No? Okay, dragon scale. Very suspicious. I like have expected a dragon to kind of slam down suddenly. Okay, nothing over here. I am kind of weighing my options of like to kindle or not to kindle. Because it would take 2. We have 9. I really wish there was a way to tell what's teleportable and what's not teleportable. Well, how about this? How about basically if we can find the Pyromancy guy, we'll kindle it. If we can't, or we die trying to, it stays what it is. Okay, hello. Actually, Would fireballs even hurt these guys? They literally breathe fire. Yeah, not that much, okay. Stabby stab stab. Whoa! Mosquitoes. Alright, I guess we try to get the blue thing over here. Oh, wait. I had started standing in the poison way too early there. And I do recall that these guys constantly respawn. I wonder if I can find out where they're respawning and, like, destroy it. Oh, hello. Okay. The new wave is still a bit far away, thankfully. And good. Alright. Roll, roll, roll. Hopefully this isn't the teacher. Alright, so a large... Dang it. Alright, get out the knife. Oh! This poison go away over time. On its own. I kind of wonder if I walk through the muck, does it either go back up, or am I... It's kind of Pokemon rules. It's like, now that I'm poisoned, I can't get more poisoned. Kind of like taking advantage of this to look to see if we can't find Pyromancer teacher. I guess we can also try to destroy the spawner for those mosquitoes. Oh. I swore they were coming from around here. Okay. You looked around here, I thought, before. Da-da-da-da. Pyromancy teacher over here. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, wait. Hopefully this isn't Pyromancy teacher. Pyromancy poison mist. Hey, it's all my clothes. All my clothes that aren't upgraded. Really hoping that wasn't the teacher. Oh, nice. I'd imagine the teacher would have nicer clothes, though, than the clothes that I started with. So I'm gonna hold out hope for now. Ooh! Wait. That looks like the Onion Knight. He said it was going down, but for whatever reason I thought he meant the, to the Ruins of New Londo. Good. The others aren't making a move yet. I'm about to be cured of poison, right? Never let it... Alright, cool. Like, I never let it go all the way down by itself, so hopefully it wasn't like countdown to lethal. Onion Knight, what are you doing here? And I assume it's our normal Onion Knight, despite the golden glow.
Oh ho! Excuse me, I was so absorbed in thought I just drifted away. You see, I'm actually in a bit of a fix. I've made it this far, but I'm short on antidote moss for the trip back. By my knighthood, I'm ashamed to ask, but can you spare a few scraps of moss?
Sure.
Fantastic. Thank you. A saint you are. This Knight of Katarina expresses his deepest gratitude. I shall not forget this. Please, take this. A symbol of my appreciation.
A shield.
Well, our fates do seem entwined, don't they? Perhaps this, too, is the will of Lord Gwyn.
Can't tell that's nervous laughter or jovial laughter.
Poison swamp, like quicksand in there.
Have you seen the Pyromancer dude around?
The poison swamp, like quicksand.
Okay. Alright, might as well lure these guys out. Okay, good. Okay, anything back here? Not looking like it. Okay, and I think that's where initially I found the poison mist over that way. I mean, more objects this way. Just more golden leeches too is the one issue. Dang it. Okay, good. Much easier when they're coming straight on. So many leeches, though. Okay, can I aggro them from here? Gotta get out, gotta get out. Dang it. I mean, I guess it's not too bad, all things considered. Like, basically, I'm now, quote-unquote, immune to poison. Oh, large titanite shard. Pyromancer teacher. Teacher of my teacher. Though I still wonder if that body I found poison mist was him or not. Hindsight. I think the guy who was teaching me at the campfire said it was a he, but maybe it was a she. A server? I don't know what that is. Okay, this seems to be impassable. Alright. I think this is the tree that we got to the hollows via. It's like I want to take advantage of the time that I'm poisoned for, so I don't have to worry about getting poisoned. Like, hey, I heard you like poison, so I put poison in your poison so you can be, whoa, poison while you're poisoned. Good. In hindsight, I do recall that these leeches do a good amount of damage. There is a fire up here we can use if need be. Ooh, can I throw down? Good. Excellent. Yeah, we're about to be unpoisoned, so I figure wait a tiny bit and have a drink. So if we do get hit by a leech, it's not instant kill. Did one of those leeches drop something? I see like a glimmer. Oh, it did. Oh, large Titanite shard. Alright. And I'm poisoned again. Okay, that's the one I killed from above. Okay, green Titanite shard. It's a shame that that fire inside the tree is not teleportable, but oh well. Though again, maybe that's because I didn't kindle it. But I could have sworn that we did kindle one to check to see if that would make it teleportable, but it didn't. Ooh, hello. Ooh, hello. Alright, we should probably try to use a column. Surprised that the respawning one seemed to have actually stopped. Strangely. Alright, good. I went over this way. Is that a snake guy? Oh no, dead bug, okay. Well, I must have been over here already. Oh yeah, this is where I got an item. And more, it's potentially looking like that. The poison mist scroll. Maybe that was the teacher. I don't think they were dressed any particular way, though. Gotta be a bit careful here, as the poison brings us down to like one ding away from lethal. Actually, wait. In hindsight, let's have some of this now. I don't know if it some games poison will take you only down to 1 HP but won't kill you. But that's not all games, so I should be a bit careful there. Okay, and there is the save pipe. Alright, go for the stab. Okay. It's like a heavy into a light, it's a much faster combo. Also in hindsight, I do recall there being a stone troll like around this corner. But let's try let's kill these things. So let's try looking over around like that area, because we haven't checked over there. Come on, get over here. I mean, so far the trip's not been totally in vain in that we got a new Pyromancy spell. I'd be curious to see how effective Poison Mist actually is. No. Okay, good. And I think we travel this way initially when going to the save pipe. Just gotta be a bit careful here of our poison buildup. To a certain degree. After, like, probably going that way, we can probably just accept the fact we're gonna get poisoned. That's why I'd rather not get poisoned until I'm ready to do some, like, serious traversing here. Alright, I got the guy down here. hard to tell what's swampy and what's just regular mud. Okay, stab, stab, slice. Alright. From here on out might be unavoidable. Oh, nope. Alright, this is nice and safe. Can we aggro? Okay, got another shiny. It's like I would like to aggro that one guy over there before I get completely poisoned. In general, I want to avoid aggroing the giant stone-throwing trolls, or whatever they are, since getting down too low, and I imagine they do chip damage. Okay. Stab, stab, slice. Whoop, hello. Dang it. Alright, roll, roll, roll. Although, maybe roll this way? Keeping an eye on those guys. Large Titanic shard, not bad. Yeah, man. And you too. Oh, oh, yeah! Oh. Alright, good, we're not being attacked. Although, in case we do get like a mosquito coming up to us. I can only assume Pyromancy looks like a lady.
A mere undead, yet you can see me. Fascinating. I am Quelana of Izalith. I am not often revealed to walkers of flesh. You have a gift. Are you too one who seeks my pyromancy? Like
Yay! I think Salomon was the dude that taught us of the fire, I believe. My decision is yes. I do seek it.
Yes, of course. It should be expected. Very well. You shall be my pupil. But to pursue my pyromancy, you must give something up.
I have souls.
Are you prepared to do this?
Modify? Okay, so it looks like I could downgrade it, but I could downgrade it for the cost of 20,000 or 25,000. Definitely no. What do you got to buy though? Oh, more fire orb. Great fireball, fire storm, fire whip. Undead rapport. Advanced pyromancy of Quelina of Izalith. Charm undead and gain temporary allies. The living are lured by flame, and this relationship is part and parcel to the art of pyromancy. Can be used by either gender. Okay, and that looks like at the very bottom it's another ability to buy another fireball. Okay. Yeah, we gotta go on a bit of a great combustion. Pyromancy, which improves upon combustions, creates powerful giant flame in hand. Great combustion creates a powerful flame, but many sorcerers mock the simplicity of the spell. Fire whip, primal pyromancy, taught by Quelina of Izalith, sweep foes with a fire whip. The root pyromancy of combustion, but much more difficult to wield. Fire storm, primal pyromancy, taught by Quelina of Izalith, erect fire pillars in vicinity. The storm of flame is indiscriminate and incinerates all life. Great fireball. Salomon, the master pyromancy, also called the Great Fireball after the spell. Also called the Great Fireball? Oh, Salomon was called the Great Fireball. Okay, now if it's a master pyromancy, it's not the guy that taught me, so okay. Believe pyromancy was rooted in an adoration of fire. Those who acquired this spell usually agree. Ah, there's such good stuff here. I want to buy it all. Well, let's start off... Ooh, 7 uses, okay. Relatively simple-ish. Let's go ahead and buy Fireball. Wait, can I buy more than one? No, okay, good. I mean, obviously, basically, Great Fireball and Firestorm are kind of like the pinnacle of the art. I'm very tempted by Fire Whip. Very, like, I wonder if that kind of changes out my weapon, maybe? It's 10,000. Get more combustion, which is nice. I want to get the ones I already have right now because the fact that it just gives me much more of it. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and buy the Great Combustion.
Long ago, I accepted another pupil like yourself. Over 200 years ago, there was a man almost as bungling as you. In your world, he was called Salaman, the Master Pyromancer. The little rascal really made something of himself.
Wait, so there's a guy back at the campfire, Salaman, or someone else?
Pyromancy is the art of invoking and manipulating fire. But remember one thing. Always fear the flame, lest you be devoured by it and lose yourself. I would hate to see that happen again. Pyromancy is the art, but remember...
Okay, so repeat dialogue.
Now go. Whatever you do, do not crack and go hollow, lest my time spent on you be wasted.
Okay. Now the next step. I don't want to let this opportunity pass us by. Let's crack open the soul of a great hero. Yeah, I'd like to see. We're gonna crack open some more. We're breaking the good stuff open here.
I was expecting you.
Alright, let's go ahead and buy Firestorm, because that's the most expensive one. And then, yeah, let's continue to crack open a few things here.
Whatever you do, lest my time...
Also, this means that 2 minutes back on the table for putting stats into leveling up. Still gotta ignore all these boss souls. Although, I feel like this is less boss souls than I feel like there should be. I don't think I used some other boss souls. That raises a lot of questions. Like, Smau was the big fat guy that came with orange skin. I don't know if I remember who Sif was. Iron Golem was basically the boss of the fortress. Quelaag was somebody. I'm like, was that the giant, like, rat goat demon? So the Moonfly Butterfly, we remember that from the forest. Alright, let's go ahead and crank up this.
I applaud your diligence. But what have you brought for me?
I should probably let her talk whenever I'm coming back, since technically it's new dialogue. Alright, get that. So, okay, so 20,000 to finish buying all her stuff.
Pyromancy, but remember...
Okay, so no new dialogue, despite, like, kind of changing up her dialogue a bit.
Now go. Whatever you do, lest my time...
Okay. Brave Warrior. Just gonna crack open all 6. Okay, might have been overkill. Just a bit.
I applaud.
Technically it was repeat dialogue, but I didn't let her speak it the first time, so it was technically new dialogue, but just applauding my diligence. But okay, let's finish buying up the store. Do feel a bit bad, going a bit nuts, opening all my souls up here. Alright, no items to purchase. Still interesting that, like, lets me downgrade it, but don't want to do that.
Pyromancy, but remember always...
Okay, so despite buying her out, nothing new there.
Well, young pupil, you must have patience, but do not keep me waiting much longer.
Okay. So we should be able to go now to... Oh, no. I'm gonna get poisoned, aren't I? Yes, I am. Well, if we can get to the fire, we should be able to teleport away from it. Probably go back to Firelink Shrine. and then see if we can't tell if we're back or not. Because we do need to head over to there at some point to most likely fight the Great Witch down in the lava ruins. So we need to head back here again at some point. Alright. And we have all this extra soul money. Let's go ahead and warp to... Let's do the Undead Parish to go visit the blacksmith. See if we can't convert some of this stuff before we risk losing it. It's like, didn't mean to go overboard there. And just out of curiosity, can I warp back to it? No, I can't. Okay. So that might be because I didn't kindle it, but might just be you can't go back. Still, I should probably kindle it next time I'm there, maybe? Possibly? Alright. Hello.
Well, hello again. Music need any?
I assume repeat dialogue.
Oh yes, it is said.
Yeah.
Only.
Alright. Modify. Yeah, because this is the only one that can upgrade stuff default past +5. But interestingly enough, I'm noticing that Stabby Ghost Dagger is not included in that. So even though it's a +5, this does not push it past. We visited essentially the 2 other blacksmiths, and they didn't have it listed either, I think. So I wonder if there's another blacksmith that maybe can help push it further or not. Or maybe it's just, it's done. Again, I really wish I knew what to do with those boss souls, though. Like, I was kind of hoping, like in Demon Souls, they could convert into, like, more Pyromancy spells, but wasn't that the case. Although, wait, okay, so... Yeah, my rapier is just a plus... Oh wait, that's modified, we wouldn't reinforce. Oh yeah, actually wait, maybe... No, I think the Ghost Sword would be gone from this list. And it's looking like it. Yeah, okay. But we can upgrade the rapier further. And I think large titanite shards were available for purchase from Big Dude, I think. I still wonder though, with us using Stabby, like, will the rapier ever actually be better than Stab? I mean, the rapier is nice though, because it is fast. Like, you can kind of like poke, stab, and also like block with it. And it is our primary weapon currently. So sure. Okay. Didn't really drain our souls as much as I'd have liked it to, but... Oh well.
Don't get yourself neither of it.
Alright, now we have another, not dilemma per se, but, what spells to use? 'Cause obviously Iron Flesh is getting swapped out for something much better. Toon Magic. Wait a minute. Don't these two combine? I'm very confused about that. I thought... my head is processing. Because I guess in general... Well, I guess first, no matter what... Wait, how do I remove... There we go. Alright. And then if I put Fireball back, will it give me, like, 24 Fireball? No. So, okay, I guess I had it... Oh, okay, I guess I had 2 equipped all along. Interesting. So it didn't stack. So let's read a description on the poison as well here. Alright, unique pyromancy crafted by Angie, considered a heretic, even at the Great Swamp, creates poison mist. Angie became an egg bearing undead who serves a deformed young girl who speaks in an unintelligible tongue. That's a lot of description for... I don't recall any undead like that, or a deformed young girl who speaks in an unintelligible tongue either. Egg bearing though makes me wonder, like, does that have to do with the spider lady we fought? I'm also kind of curious, like, okay, so it creates a poison mist, but do enemies get poisoned? Because this one never seemed to work on any actual enemy either, the corrodes weapons and armor. So, like, these two, because we found these versus the other ones that we got taught, maybe they're only good for, like, PvP. I'm very tempted by the charm spell. Charm either tends to be broken or useless in most games. I'm also kind of half debating. I'm like, alright, do I get rid of Fireball in general, keep Fire Orb. So wait, okay, Resist Curse is not... Okay, yeah, that's not Pyromancy. Okay, good. Alright, definitely want this, because we spent, like, what, 30,000 souls on that one? And I guess we should also... How come I can't seem to, okay, no, there we go. Okay, great. Fireball. Now this is a bit tough. Combustion is nice, but if we swap it out for Great Combustion... Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so I wasn't crazy, because Combustion, just now... 16, but I think it was like initially 8 by itself because we have 2 of that, so I don't know why that's stacking, but Fireball doesn't stack. Interesting. But okay, where's Combustion? Or Great Combustion? I'm trying to think. Fire Orb. We got Great Fireball, Fire Storm, Fire Whip, Fire Surge, Great Combustion. In theory, this should be good? Alright, let's go ahead and, it's like over here. Let's do a test drive. Interesting. Interesting in a number of different ways, because it's like, the fact that it drains per swooshy swoosh. Alright, what does Fire Storm look like? I don't burn myself, do I? Alright, good. Long cast time, but if I get kind of jammed up in a boss, that could be really good. Okay. Alright, and that kind of looks almost exactly the same. I feel like Fire Surge is just a better version of Fire Whip, so we can probably maybe swap out Fire Whip. Let's give Poison Mist a chance to see if it's not just PvP. Okay, first off, what does it look like? Second, can I poison myself? No, that's good. But let's go ahead and draw out the Snake Men. Let's see... Will they be willing participants here in our science? Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Okay, good, good. Okay, Snakeman. I need you. Okay, so we got poisoned. I mean, yeah, they're taking damage, but I don't know if that's worth a slot. But he's still poisoned. The question is, like myself, does it eventually wear off on them? Because it's doing work. So like maybe against a boss where it's like you have a very brief window to actually like attack and then you're dodging a lot of the time, this could be good. It's a lot of passive gain. It just takes a lot of time to see returns. I'm also kind of curious, is this fatal or will it just drain him down to like 1 HP? And we're getting there. Come on. Theoretically, this is kind of a way to tell, like, the actual numeric, like, how much health does an enemy have. Okay, more than 420. And it's lethal, 430, okay. I'm intrigued. I think that sold me on it. At first I was kind of like, only 3 uses, and but I think that's pretty good. Okay. So, these are our boss killers. Theoretically better small fry killers. And then, let's see, where do we stop putting stuff into attunement? Okay, 23. And we're currently at like 27, 26 for the other stuff. So okay, yeah. I think basically this also tells me that we should put more into attunement now to catch up. It's okay. And now another big thing is, I have excess souls. What do I do with those? Let's... I'm thinking going back to the Chamber of the Princess and buying out, I think it's like the large Titanic shards. Because those are what I need to upgrade the rapier I use on occasion. Like right now we're using Stabby Stab. But we can't upgrade Stabby Stab, so... Like, I could hold, or I could actually, let's see, what level do I need to be to level up again? 22. Might be in our best interest to crack open souls and level up. There we go. Alright, Proud Knight. What does a single one give? Okay, I think if we crack open one more. Alright, enough to level up. Yes. Okay, there we go. And to attunement, even though it doesn't give us a new attunement slot yet. Because it's like every X number. But okay. So... go to the Undead Parish, and let's set up at the Valley of the Drakes fire. Down in, what is it? Deep Root Basin? We can also, I guess, take a look to see if we can't access the DLC yet. Because, yeah, I did want to check that out. Because if we're kind of going through our kill list and we're offering their souls to that giant shrine that the serpent guy did, I'd imagine normally that the last boss would be behind that door, and after we get done feeding it all the souls. Because I did notice so far in our hit list that they didn't have one of the dudes in the opening, and that was the super pathetic one that, like, they kind of seem to imply that humans came from. But it could still be true that maybe that guy's the final boss, but, like, I remember it in Demon Souls where I'm like, here it comes, the final boss. And it was just like a sad, melting, pathetic king who was just like, I can't do anything. Oh, and then I kind of put him out of his misery, and then the game was done. So, if there's anything I've learned, more so for the videos on this channel, like, I think historically, usually most games I'm pretty good at knowing when the end is coming, but, like, boy, there's been a number of videos on my channel so far where the game just kind of ends, where I'm like, it's not going to end, this isn't the last boss. And then the game's just like, roll credits, I'm like, what? But all these unanswered questions. I mean, part of that is I'm a huge lore nerd, so, like, any game I get into, I start liking to kind of crack open into the lore. And when you do that, you always kind of wish they showed X, Y, Z, to a certain degree. Some games are just really bad at doing that in general. I mean, I could go on a whole soapbox rant about some of the Blizzard storytelling with, like, Diablo and StarCraft. Man, Diablo especially. Like, I got, like, the lore books and everything. Like, you know, I played Diablo 1 when it was new, Diablo 2 when it was new. And with, like, 3 and Reaper of Souls, I'm like, oh boy, there's all these things they could do. And, you know, they explained how the Prime and Lesser Evils used to be all connected and blah 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 blah. And then, oh, dang it. And then they did absolutely nothing with any of that premise. They, like, give it lip service, but then even the stuff they didn't make sense within the own stuff that they established, so it's just very confusing. Now that said, Souls lore, though, basically is, like, pretty well espoused to be good lore in general. Though I am surprised with some of these games how... Like, I knew they were going to be, hands-off a bit storytelling-wise, but I honestly thought that there would be a bit more direction at first, like, because we started this quest on just kind of a, like, some guy in an asylum who's dying. It's like, I was on this quest, you go do it now. I'm like, okay. Could bust out magic to take care of these guys easier. Let's see, how much damage? Not bad. Okay. Now this area was always kind of weird to begin with because... Huh, okay, that's weird. Can't tell, that's my TV? I don't think it's my TV. There's like a weird white, yellow square thing here. That's like on the right of the screen. I'm like, is it a UI option menu, like trying to open up and not? Or is it just my screen is colored weirdly, but it doesn't, it only shows that I'm like looking at this angle. Yeah, I'm still very suspicious of that cove over there that we like took a look into. So now that we're further in to the game, let's just take a peek over there. Although I guess if the DLC is focused around the Abyss Walker, maybe we have to do the Ruins of New Londo first before... I guess basically I'm like, well, this area is suspicious, but maybe I go back to the Grave of Artorias? But I could see, like, maybe the spirit of Artorias would want me to, like, you know, take care of the Dark Race first, because the Dark Race in general, the fact that the guy... Okay, you're new. I don't know how killing you would make the DLC appear, but... I mean... We fought some of these guys in the Crystal Cave. Oh yeah, that was another suspicious part, how the Crystal Cavern guys were over here. Like, in this universe, are crystals related to time travel? much smoother that time. Oh, whoa. That's not loot, that's a person. Are you a DLC person?
So, it is thou who rescued me. Most gracious, I am deeply obliged. I am Dusk of Ulusil. I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long, so, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home, Ulusil, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee, with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee?
Sure. I mean, I tend not to be able to use sorcery, but it doesn't sound like this deal has any downsides to it, I think.
My heartfelt thanks. I am pleased beyond words. Then I shout, engrave my signature. If thou art in need, pray summon me from my signature. It seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
Okay, so she's like a Solaris then. I didn't know that I could get more summons, even though I never have them because you have to be not withered and undead to actually use them. So is this death? Okay. Now that said though, I mean, the implication there was that she was from, you know, a long time ago or something, right? I think she said that. The DLC was like, you know, go back in time and learn about Artorias, which really makes me wonder exactly what's up with the dude, because, like, I guess the wolf lady should have told us, but we kind of... I don't say we gave her lip, but she was like, turn back, and I'm like, no, and then, you know, she's like, well, get out of my forest, then. Is there anything back here? Nope. Okay. I feel both vindicated and more confused. I really thought that lady was gonna go like, come back in time with me. And then we would like take her hand and go back in time. Or like she would teach me like time travel magic. And be like, use this spell whenever you want to go back in time. And then a UI thing would pop up and go, this is how you access the DLC. But yeah, none of that happened. So... honestly, if nothing had happened, I would have been like, alright, you know, I guess I was wrong, we can come back later on and maybe check out the grave. But the fact that something happened, I'm kind of like, should I check out the grave now? Or should I fight the Dark Wraiths first? Also, maybe her signature is special. Maybe I can call upon her whenever I want to. And so, maybe it's better than Solaris? Who, like, requires me to be alive? Many questions. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out the grave, and also, I think, in my head, go talk to the wolf lady again. Because the entire DLC is about this guy, and he had a giant wolf guarding his grave. That lady was a wolf. There should be something there? I want to be like, man, talk about the mother of all distractions, but... I mean, technically we're playing Dark Souls Remastered, and it comes bundled with the DLC. Now, honestly, before I played in these things, I didn't think any of these games had DLC. Like, I thought the whole, like, thing with Elden Ring, because I knew that was, like, really big with the DLC of Shadow of the Eldritch or whatever. Like, I'm like, oh, you know, must be a big deal, because I haven't done this before. And then, after I beat Demon Souls, and I was just like, alright, moving on. Yeah, it's just kind of like... either it was when I was wrapping it up, or, like, after I wrapped it up, my friend was just like, oh no, like, a lot of these games have all DLC. But I had never heard of them, even back when they were, like, culturally relevant. So, I kind of found that fascinating. Because to me, when I think DLC expansion pack stuff, like... I think back to the 90s, I think Beyond the Dark Portal, I think Brood War, I think Lord of Destruction, like, a lot of the Blizzard title stuff. Okay, making sure we don't get attacked from behind. Because this forest in general is really weird, which is why I suspect that has something to do with the DLC. Because otherwise it doesn't really fit into the rest of the story. Like, you got this Abyss Walker guy. Well, I guess I'm going to the Abyss with the Dark Wraiths. There's definitely lore that I'm missing here. Okay, no getting re-attacked by a giant wolf. Nothing new glowing grave-wise. No shimmering portals or displaced time people. It was also curious, but I get kind of why that the DLC page on the FromSoft official thing, which was funny checking it out, because it was definitely like, it was the original, like, I guess this was on PS3 back in the day, like, store page on FromSoft's main thing for it. So, it was very dated, but it was intriguing the fact they didn't tell you how you're going to access it. Which normally would make sense if it was like post-game stuff, because that's what I'm used to things. Like, either they're post-game whenever they're plot relevant, or if they're not plot relevant, they're like there from the get-go and just kind of like, you know, unexplained. I feel like with Dragon's Dogma it was somewhere in between. Ooh. In hindsight, never looked too much into the mushroom area here. But they seem to be guarding something. We have a lot more magic now, but our goal for the current thing is to go check in with the wolf mom. My headcanon is still that she's like the mom of the wolf that was guarding the grave, even though I have no proof of any of that. Hey, what up?
Begone from here, pernicious caitiff.
Yeah, okay. Now, she still doesn't want to talk. I could attack her, but I don't wanna. I mean, in general, I rarely attack anyone. Even the super suspicious guys that are like, I'm evil. I'm like, alright, I mean, you're not attacking me right now, so we're good. But okay, I noticed a giant mushroom man over here. And yeah, alright, there's a chest in these waters. Hello, big guy. Ooh, actually, can I poison you? Okay, so mushrooms are poisonable. I might regret this. Okay, not too bad. It's like, make sure I don't back off the cliff. Man, talk about a lot of HP. Okay, good. Ooh, pillage. Come on. Oh, gold pine resin, not bad. Hello, big sir. Did I hit whoever I hear behind me? Maybe that don't do that near water. Maybe fire got put out. Oh, I'm out of it though. Okay. Every time I do the poison mist, it looks like a Naruto ninjutsu weird thing majig. It's like, okay. almost dead. I can do 2 birds with 1 stone if I can get it near the chest and try to do a combust. Just in case this is a mimic. Okay, not a mimic. Stuck on the chest, and then... Come on, there we go. Ooh, enchanted ember. Huh, I didn't expect another ember here. Okay, so the wolf in the grave were a bit of a bust, but hey, we got an ember. And we discovered a time-displaced ghost lady. Or I guess she wasn't a ghost. She was crystal, for whatever reason. Which I guess raises quite a few questions of, are the other people I killed crystal people? Or is she just like trapped inside the crystal? Or is it only gold crystals that have like people inside them? Or can have people inside them? Is it amber, not crystal when it's a gold crystal? Again, many questions. But okay, let's go ahead and get to the campfire. That is in between here and the Valley of the Drakes. It'd be good to kind of pass through here to see if anything's changed, but probably not. Yeah, still wonder, maybe the DLC will go more into explaining the crystal stuff? Because the crystal cave itself kind of seemed alienish. Like, the entire thing seemed like a meteor crater. And she was inside a crystal golem. And crystal golems are here too. So maybe they're like an ancient evil from the past or something. I'd be very curious if this weird discoloration square shows up in the end recording, or they're like, my TV more busted than I thought, and if it is, how? Because I don't know what this square would even be. It's like a yellow square that takes up like half the screen. My poor TV. I think it's an OLED or whatever it is that I didn't find about until like 5 years after the fact that they eventually get burnout no matter what. So unlike other stuff where it's like if you just leave a static image on there for too long, or, you know, not quite static per se, but very similar image, like it gets burnt out. It's like, no, they just get burnt out guaranteed. It's like, oh, what the? That's not great. Not ideal. Wish someone told me about it before I bought it back in the day. But I did. Like, live and learn. What are you gonna do? Yeah, the reason I don't think it's anything on the TV itself is that, like, right here, there's nothing there, so... There's something really weird going on in that waterfall area. But okay. Should have, yeah, 10 flasks again. Full magic. Strategy is still to run past the drakes. We're just gonna go right into the ruins. We don't have... Wait, do we? Okay, we have 1 prism stone left. I'm kind of curious. Secret? Well. No screaming. Meaning... safe? No, so I think it ended up sticking to one of the side walls there. So not safe, but it did not give me a scream. Okay. Fair enough. Also, next time we have a lot of souls, we should, I think it might be the merchant who was originally in front of the gate to Blight Town, but is now kind of near-ish Firelink Shrine that sold those items. We should restock up on them again. Thank goodness I didn't have humanity to lose there. I think I'm a bit curious. How susceptible are the drakes to this dagger? Ouch. Okay, not great, not great. That's deadly. Oh, that's the wrong item. Okay, drink. And then we're gonna run. Alright, regain some stamina. Phew. Okay, I need to be a bit careful because I know there's a skeleton knight around here. You gotta go away. What if I go back up? Actually, good question. If I go all the way up here and overlook the gate again, do I see anything different now that it's no longer flooded? Slash, you know, making sure no, like, ghosts are around here. Okay. I don't even see, like, the water. I like how that one's still stuck, but the other ones are turned to their places. Okay. Tempted to try and go visit the seal guardian guy, but I don't think he'd have any new dialogue. We've undone the watery seal. All right, where are you, Bone Boy? Here he comes. Could do a poison mist. Could do a firestorm. Great fireball. We'll do a fire orb. Okay. Pretty vulnerable to magic. Dang it. Huh, not a bad return investment there, soul-wise. Definitely did a lot of damage though when he got a hit on me though. Yeah, all the different drowned corpses. It did sound like they sacrificed the entire place to seal away the dark wraiths. Which, again, raises a lot of questions of what they are. But the fact that they're enemies to anything with a soul makes me think that they're, like, plot-wise, very relevant and very dangerous. Because, like, I don't know, so far the rest is just like Lord Gwyn, the gods, etc., but these are like, I don't know, like, do they devour souls? Do they go outside of the cycle? I heard something. Also, in hindsight, I should be on guard for ghosts. Oh, that Drake. Hello. Okay, good. Large soul of a proud knight. Now this is, I mean, the fog gate helps lend ambience there, but I wonder what this is like an entrance into, if it has an actual proper archway and everything. Is this the building from the beginning, I wonder? The one that had the elevator that didn't work inside the ghost area. Okay, shield up. I want to say mostly silent, but there is definitely some, like, water or gore goopy sound. Here we are. Okay, good, good. Okay. You're new. You're sturdy. Has a face. Can I target these? Nope, alright. So they're explodey balls. Ugh. Okay. Nice for the crit hit there. Oh, that's like a halberd that's popping out. That's not a tongue. Oh, 5,000. Not bad. I was going to say much quieter now, but then I heard that weird pained sigh is probably the best way to put it. Okay, how do I get up there? Oh, hello. Come on. Okay, no more combustion. Fire Surge might be the better option now for trying to attack them. Ooh. Very narrow. Oh, humanity. Nice. Okay, if I had to take a guess, this goes up to the ghost area. If only I had a rock to throw. Oh, but no, there's water. Okay. I guess maybe just in case I have to call that again. Like if I end up having to run over here, I should make sure the elevator's ready at a moment's notice. Okay. That looked a bit suspicious. I was like, ooh, maybe secret? But no. It's like after I try out the one, I'm like, well, I gotta try out the others too now. Okay. So pathway upwards. Pathway over here. Oh, hello. Not bad, but was pretty draining on the old spell meter. Nope. 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 Okay, seemingly nothing. Strange. Okay, that's just the entrance again. It's okay. You know, in for a penny, in for a pound. Okay. Now, I think this just goes into... Friggin' ghosts are totally gonna come at me again. I just know it. Okay. This death water or walk water? Okay, walkable water. But for how long is it walkable? Ooh. Okay, that looks like death. I want that shiny. Ooh. Got ourselves an armored knight. There he is. Okay. Should be a bit careful about going too much into dark, unexplored areas, so I don't aggro more enemies. Okay, gotta be careful. Okay. Probably fire orb next for any future knights. Okay, large soul of a proud knight. We are gonna start running out of options though to deal with these guys. Alright, I assume death. Aha! I saw this basically path to the other side there. Can I get that? So gloomy. Okay, large soul of a proud knight. I hear ghosts. Red eye cracked orb. Okay, I guess the ghost leashed. Okay, I don't like the fact this is right over seemingly death. Hello. Ouch. And drink. Okay. Don't like the fact I heard some weird roar. You know what? Just in case. Okay, good. Alright, that down a chunk. Not too bad. Not quite as, like, a secret as I thought would have been behind, like, a fake wall and then a very narrow encounter. Okay. No. Okay, definitely ghosts, which may or may not be aggroed. Yeah, I do wonder if the ghosts don't go down here. It's shallow water. Okay. Like, really could use a campfire. I guess nowhere to go but up now. Which I think just goes back into Ghostland. In fact, I think there was like a locked door before. Gotta be on guard for these dang ghosts. Ah, yes, okay. So, wait, no. Should be this area, but why is there a new thing here? Okay, Soul of a Brave Warrior. Oh, okay. I see where I am now. And I know where I was before. Okay. Yeah, so this is the initial fort with the ghosts upstairs. So, yeah, the elevator was that same elevator. Now, the question is, though... do I go up that elevator? Then that's the ghost party room that, like, always killed me before. The fact that this is a fog door made me think that this is like Golden Path, but that just terminates out into nothing, and then no secret passages over here. And technically, upstairs is much more easily accessible via going the old way. Unless it's not because the water drained, but I don't think that's the case, because it's like it was rooftop stuff before. It's raising questions of like, where would these guys be sealed? Because I kind of figured they would be sealed. Like, this is a giant structure here. But that's the 4 of them, so the question is, are all 4 of them together, or are they all spread out? For the 4 Dark Race. I guess there's a lot more of the city over there too, so... See another glow, but is it a treasure glow or is it a torch glow? Okay, because that should have been the, not the balcony, the perch? This is seemingly new. Hello. Okay, I heard both a ghost and... yeah, here we go. Dang it. Also, dang it. Dang it. I'm glad that the ghost didn't come with. But we are very low on magic. Alright, another Titanic chunk. Gladly take that. Wait, it was over here. Okay, here we go. Alright, ghost. This should be the manor with the seal guy up top. Here we are. What? I had my shield up. And then, of course, releash. Alright. Well, they're distracted. Up, I hear another skeleton knight. Oh, and it's one of the big guys, too. Okay. Whew, okay. Gotta be careful there. Alright, good. Alright. Big issue is taking care of the big guy while also not having to deal with the ghost. And I saw that big guy. Alright, gotta be careful of the floating mine. Oh, okay. I didn't know I could do that. Yeah, man. Explode. Good. Okay. Explode. So is this another dead end? Okay. Alright, another Titanic chunk. A variety of questions, because that's the door we went from before. Okay, but no, here we go. Maybe. Found the door. Shields up. Well, if anything is the abyss, it's probably this. Down and down into the dark we go. Really go for a fire. Thankfully... Alright, you know what? Double checking to make sure I have the ring equipped. Good. The stomping sound's getting more and more distant. Sure? The abyss. Uh-oh! I didn't think it would be immediately for the bosses. Alright. Uh-oh. This isn't good. I struggle. Alright. Could have been worse. See the other one that's theoretically behind me? Question mark? Drink. I think the only spell we have left is oh no, we have poison mist. Alright, good. Did that work? Ouch. I don't think that poison mist is working on them. Oh, wrong one. Some damage. Oh. There's 4 of them. That's the weakest one. Can we make the 4 lords the 3 lords? Dang it. Ouch. Hey. Bit of a short weapon on our part here. Yeah, going into so little magic was not helpful. But we know where it is now, though. Technically, there should be a pretty quick-ish way to get there, I think. Maybe. Because it might have safeguards, because it's like, you know, have to do the full runaround, but that's just like around where the mansion was, so... It's like, I kinda hope I can get my souls back, but... I don't know. Very, very deadly. Very dangerous. Okay, let's see. I'm a bit disoriented. There we go. For whatever reason, I thought I was going into New Londo. It's like, oh yeah, this Valley of Drakes. My brain is still processing the boss encounter. Alright. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Run inside. Get to the elevator. Yeah, because the boss chamber thing was just overlooking this. Well, in theory, like... should just be down there-ish? Maybe a bit further out. If only I had more stones to throw. I could also try just running for it. But that could also be very deadly. Okay, all the guys are de-aggroed. Okay, so if we go up here... go over here... so it's kind of like... hello, ghosts. Yes, all of you. Every single one of you. Yes, all of you. All of you. Every single one. Okay. Yeah, and then you de-aggro, because that's what you guys do. Friggin'. Like, I wonder if I can take that tower and just gonna, like, hop down from it, maybe? So many souls are on the line, though, I gotta admit. It seems like such a gamble. Okay. But yeah, just... dang it. Hello. Dang it. Okay, where am I? Ah, okay, here we go. Uh-oh. Dang it. Alright, there's a path here. I just gotta be a bit careful given dodging everyone. Should also be a bit more... hello. conservative with my flasks, but I'm trying to map this out here a bit. Okay, so it's this way. Excuse me, sir. Well, there go all my souls, alright. But we see a path. Okay, this is much quicker than the other way. It sucks to lose all those souls, but we could always grind them from these guys. It's more of we know where the boss is. So let's get there with our magic, and it should be... Honestly, the fight itself wasn't too difficult. So wait a minute. We're succeeding Lord Gwyn. Why are we getting his soul and then giving it to the other fire thing? Shouldn't we be, like, eating it? So, prepping my stuff here. Alright. Alright. Through the drakes yet again. Behind me. Take the elevator up. Whoa, what was that weird, like, knockback? That's why I was dodging to the side. Alright. Now, as before, the tricky part is going to be these ghosts everywhere. Uh-oh! He's really right in the corner? Okay. But, interestingly, I could drop down, though. There we are. Oh, dang it. Huh. I thought that brief loading description said something about the last born to Gwendolyn. So did Gwendolyn have kids? I thought basically it's Gwen that has another... Assumedly a son, because there's the, like, those three statues where the one of them's missing. And it's Gwendolyn, Gwen, and missing. I could totally use some magic on the ghosts, but I don't know. There's so many of them. I feel like that had to kind of like luck out and have it multi-hit. All right. Through the barrage again. And it sucks that we lost souls, but it's not the end of the world. Honestly, this is kind of the curse of a caster in general, of like, you want to get to the boss with as much MP as possible. Kind of normally why weapons themselves are a bit better, but... No. Bad Drake. Also, in hindsight, I should send the elevator back down again for when I die. Now, we had no souls on us, but we know down below is the same rough area. I'd prefer to fall from this tower to minimize fall damage, but that does aggro all the ghosts. Though what if we aggro, we run back, get them the leash, and then run back again, because that sometimes seems like it causes their aggro stuff to be a bit broken. Yeah, because like that one's still aggroed, but the other ones are like returning to some of their points. Okay, and then just down here. Alright. And then past this guy, past this guy. There's a well. Through here, which, that's that guy. here. Which, okay, nice. Since the fog basically had respawned, I kind of figured that this would be the case. Although it looks like those ghosts don't really care, but whatever. Theoretically, I could fall down the center shaft, but I don't know if that would be death or not. So, still gonna walk the proper path. Okay, down, down, down. And I will have a drink before hopping actually all the way down. Okay, here we go. Alright, drink. Just have to unload when we get there. Hindsight, maybe I should have quit my rapier, but whatever. Alright. Ghost number 1. I saw that you guys staggered spawned last time. Forward. 1 down. They definitely have like JRPG end boss vibes going on with that like pretty boy face of theirs. Alright, so drink. Ouch. Drink again just in case. Alright, so another one spawn. In hindsight, I should have swapped off of poison mist, but whatever. Ouch. Drink. Yep, further ranged. Okay, so dodging into it wasn't the answer. Okay, drink again. Okay, ouch, taking in a corner, question mark? Again. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I wonder if they get crits in, because yeah, noticing basically like, sometimes it's like, alright, manageable, not manageable. But it's doable. It's a bit of a DPS race, though. Because once they start getting multiple spawned in, then it's a bit more problematic. Alright, let's also get rid of Poison Mist. I don't think Undead Rapport will help us here. Could do Fire Whip. You know what, sure. Let's give Fire Whip a shot here. And I'm gonna keep the Ghost Dagger on with the logic that these guys are probably ghosts. So maybe if I, you know, wasn't cursed, they wouldn't be taking damage? Alright. Back down we go. Also, in hindsight, we should probably send this back up after we get down as well. So I don't have to recall it every time we die. Okay. Alright, through the Drake Gauntlet. Alright, pass this. Pass this. Ain't good. Okay, and then send back down. Okay. Not the damage I wish I took. Oh. Oh, actually not bad. Not bad, actually. Just wish I could have a better idea where I was going. Oh, I'm actually just right here? Nice. Okay. Good to know. So yes, if I hug that tower and I fall down, I'm right there. My voice is giving out on me. Alright, take a drink. Alright, let's get Great Combustion ready. Down, down, down we go. And here we go. Alright. There's my souls. Feel like I should get them just to get the distraction out of the way. So I don't mistake it for one of the ghosts spawning in. Yep, no souls anyway. Okay, where are you? Here. Whoop, alright, doing a grab. Come on, let me go. Alright, good. Drink. Alright, oh! Fire surging out. You know what, drink again. Didn't think he had spawned in quite yet. Alright, can I just block this? Yes, but it's not great. Drink. Alright. 2 down, 2 more to go. Oh, alright, got the grab off. Alright, roll. I'm keeping an eye on the other one that spawned in, I see. Okay, should bust out the bigger stuff. Wait, okay, no, this is the one that's lower. Great. Whoopsie. That was the wrong one. Whatever. What the? Wait. Why are there 3? Uh-oh. Alright, I just need the... There we go. The other one's back. more tricky of a fight than I thought. How long do these last? Okay, they have like an end time. Firestorm, that's a bit too slow. Alright, last drink. Oh, they like fly forward at me, okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So maybe swap out Firestorm for lesser combustion. I think. This is doable, but it's a bit tighter of a check than I thought, given that they start respawning them, so... Alright, Tune. Alright, Firestorm. Nope, there we go. Good, good. 16 of that. Fire was pretty good. Fire Surge maybe would be better replaced with, I don't know, like it did damage, technically. But I wonder if Fireball might be better damage? Do I have anything better? Yeah, no, Fire Surge might be better. It's not as much as I would prefer, but it's something. I want to say, I wish I knew what to do about those flying laser slices, but I guess in hindsight, they do go away in time. It's a long time though. Alright. Click, send that back up. Dodge. Alright. Breath number 1. And then 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Ouch. Like I kind of feared, got a bit caught up on one of the wings there. Now there is a legit question of, do I bother healing? I'm thinking no. Alright, let me jump over this way. Alright, shield at the ready. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. Boom. I just kind of wonder if I just... You pieces of... No, I'm not gonna drink. Alright, but I am gonna see, can I just fall anywhere? Alright, good. Alright, where's my... Oh, did I? I thought I put Firestorm back, but I guess I did not. Okay. Ouch. Alright, well... Nope, 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 nope. Well, I'm dead. I did not take in consideration the follow-up, and I was gonna drink, but it was like slash into that, but okay. what did I... Okay, what is... Okay, that's fire orb. Big fire. Regular combustion. Ah, yeah, so the fire surge I was debating on. Oh, wait, no, that wasn't it. Right? Fire orb, greater fireball, fire whip. Greater combustion, I think that one is. Regular combustion. I'm trying to think what my logic was here, but I'm gonna keep it that way. Just I'm not gonna depend on, because I was gonna try and do fire surge and there's only one of the ghosts, but then I didn't have it. But I mean, a big part of it is also it's kind of like the some of the spells in Dragon's Dogma where it's like you can't really target with it, so it seems very roll the dice for how much damage you do. And okay, send the elevator back up. Alright, ideally, we don't take a breath. A breath attack, that is. Alright. Alright, here comes. 1, 2, 3. Good. Just keep running. Alright, and then we send it back down. Nope, nope. Alright, gotta make sure I can control the camera a bit here. Alright. This guy's gonna want to attack. Okay, here we go. Okay. Through here. And then just drop on in. Keep being afraid of hitting those, like, the side lips. Okay. Where are you gonna spawn? Here we go. Uh-oh. Okay, gonna drink. Dang it. I keep getting afraid of basically him doing the grab, but... There it comes. No, okay, let's move. Here comes grab. I think I'm running out of time here before the other one starts spawning in. Okay, boom. 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 Oh. Dang it. Alright, one down. Drink. Okay. Let me get hit by that. Or that. Alright. Starting to panic roll too much, just like with Ornstein and the other guy. Be a bit more deliberate with my movement. Alright, good. Greater combustion. Oh, ho, ho. I was doing good that time, too. But I think think we can do this, because like we're running up slowly on time for today, but this is... I see the path to victory. We can do this. Speaking of, let's make sure we prep the right spells at first here. Because I want to do the slowest spells first when there's the less amount of chaos going on. And then have all the faster stuff like Combustion for, like, as I run out of the other stuff. Long rest. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Good. Went for the jump there, just God dang it. Alright, up I go. Thought I had made that. Okay, send that back down. Jump over here. Take a bit more damage, but we're still good for right now. Get him to attack at least once. Okay, good, good. Dodge these stupid ghosts. And just go down. Okay, good. Glad that didn't give me fall damage. Alright, and now we drink. Alright, let's go. Of course, you're gonna start off with a range projectile. Projectile! Alright, let's try to get this thing a bit. Dang it. Alright, I think I need another drink. Technically didn't need it, but I went for it. In. Yeah, I got greedy there. Got greedy there too. Okay. Nope. Alright, good. Phew. Oh. Dang it, I just need a breather. This might not be the run. Oof. Just take this and then heal. Come on. It cost me way too many drinks, and I'm dealing with, yep. Alright, gotta bust out the combustion. Yeah, I should have walked into that blocking well. Okay. At this rate, all 4 are gonna be spawned in. Come on, I see you over there trying to flank me. Drink, even though, yeah. Whoa, not battery. What? That thing been time yet today. This is freshly charged. Oh yeah, I forgot my combustion. There. Hello. damage to... Thankfully, any of them is damage to their health bar. Oh, okay. Ouch. Yeah, I kind of figured this was going to be the run. Still shocked at the low battery. This is a freshly charged controller, too. I don't think my timer for today's session's off, but... Still going to try and beat this thing, though, before finishing up today. Because it's doable. Difficult, but doable. In fact, I would argue that the general vibes I'm getting is that it's easier than Ornstein and Fat Guy. Or maybe Fat Guy was Ornstein. The two of those guys. Alright, hopefully use friggin' drakes. Don't shock me before I get out of here. And I technically take a bit more fall damage than I really need to by jumping from where I am to the tower, but I think I'd take more damage if I try to get closer to fall a lesser distance and then have to deal with all the ghosts. Alright. Do one attack, please. Alright, good. Yes, 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 yes. Your little outstretched ghost hands. Alright, let's go. Okay. Number 1, where are you? Seriously, where are you? There you are. And of course, gonna start with one of these, so we're gonna tank it. Uh-oh, yeah, there goes the grab. I should be able to survive this, but I'll need to heal right after. The biggest loss here is just time, because I'm losing time before the other ones spawn. Okay, we're no longer alone. I think I thought I was going to go for 2 swipes. Oh, okay, I'm out. Ooh, definitely got punished on that one. Alright, there's gonna be a third one soon. Alright. Out of that. Drinking. Even though I can see the argument made that I shouldn't be drinking. Oh, alright. They were going for a grab. I thought they were going to explode. Stuff going on. We got a drink. gotta tank it. Uh-oh. Okay, gotta be careful. Okay, good. Explosion. That said, making sure I don't lose track of the other ones. I think I need greater combustion right now. At a proverbial wall. There it is. Alright, there's the weak one. Okay, good. Ow, ow. Come on, go away. There we are. Good. Yeah, it's preparing to throw. Oof, ouch. Alright. That's the best attempt so far. At least I think it was. Whew. Alright, I think, yeah. Okay, great fireball, ready first. It definitely seems like for the grab that you need to be X amount of distance away first and then a roll to the left or right. Ugh, my hands are getting a bit shaky. Alright. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, send the elevator back down. Run and hop. Whee! Bump. Alright, take the blow. Or at least dodge the blow. Careful of ghosts. Ouch. Whee! Now to drink or not to drink? I'm gonna try and take one hit, but it might prove to be a fatal idea. Alright, there's 2. Alright, we can explode. Alright, thrust. Oh, really? Definitely need to drink. Alright, out of that. Uh-oh. There's another one spawned, which hopefully is not flanking my back. Follow up. The other one, here we are. throw one of your dang things. Yeah. Just do it. There we go. Dang it. Dang it. Alright, it's getting a bit sloppy because I saw the other one spawn. Greater combustion. Eat it. I think another one spawned behind me. Okay, ouch. Whew. That's getting a bit sloppy and greedy at the end there, but... Bequeath Lord Soul Shard. Victory achieved! For humanity, which makes sense, and I kinda like that. Kinda makes you wonder what else is potentially down here. Okay, bonfire lit. Okay, fully healed and saved. Let me just... I'm pretty certain this is nothing, but for the sake of my own sanity. There we go. I really do wonder if there's a secret down here. Feels like the place there would be one. But let's level up first. Oh, not enough for a new attunement. But this does give basically attunement back on track for the others. Meaning the next stat we do would be endurance, then attunement, and then dex. And, alright, let's real quick. Da-ba-da-ba-da. Bequeath the Lord Soul Shard, soul of the four kings who fell to dark. Interesting. Soul of one of... Oh, okay. Soul of one of the four kings who fell to dark. A fragment of a Lord Soul discovered at the dawn of the Age of Fire. Lord Gwyn recognized the foresight of these four great leaders of New Londo, and granted them ranks in the fragments of a great soul. Although this is not a full Lord Soul, it can still satiate the Lord Vessel. Questions? So it's like... I mean, they already kind of applied to this with the other stuff, but like, it sounds like there was like some greater thing that kind of got split further and further and further divided of like... It sounds like all the guys at the beginning... Because like, I think it was the same thing with, Give me a fragment of a Lord Soul discovered at the dawn of the Age of Fire. There was one other one somewhere that kind of mentioned, also just curious about this. Enchanted Ember. Ember required for weapon ascension. This enchanted ember, a form of sorcery, is a vestige of the lost land of Ulaxili. I wonder if, well, wait, but the, sorcery blacksmith can make enchanted stuff now, so, questions on that one. But yeah, it sounds like basically that the guys at the beginning stole their power from something, and these are kind of like either fragments of themselves, like further divided, or whatever that greater thing was initially, which I guess kind of matches the whole fire motif. All right, we're gonna do a bit of a boundary running here, using the fire as our one and only point of reference. Okay, I think we're at the boundary. This is classic, like, everything seems like invisible walls, but sometimes you find stuff. Although a lot of the modern games are getting a lot better at not doing that, so... But this isn't quite modern, because it's still technically a PS3 title. At least I think. I'm pretty certain when I was looking up the DLC official page description, it was, like, initially PS3. So that's what I'm gonna operate under the assumption of. Because the first copy, basically, of Dark Souls I ever got, I think, was this copy I'm playing currently, which was the enhanced version. So unlike Demon Souls, where I bought it, played 30 minutes of it, and not, like, Dark Souls here, this is all new, and I don't have any of the old stuff to kind of compare against. And okay, I'm not seeing anything here in the dark. Interesting, this part, though. But okay, yeah, the fact that the fire is no longer growing in size or shrinking in size, I think that's the boundary there. So I wonder if the fire is technically... I noticed that the fire is basically... Some walls are closer to it than other walls, so I wonder if it's actually in the corner. I know, this is silly, but it's like, I have the Abyss Walker ring. You think there'd be a reason Artorias, like, Abyss walked? And alright. I don't think much else is here. Wow, I was further away from that than I thought. I feel like this is symbolic. We're running towards the fire, the lone spark, in the vast dark. But okay, alright, we leveled up. And warp. Next up would be either catacombs or witch area. I'm trying to do witch area though, because like I'm more curious about that. Also double checking the time for today. We're about at time. But I'm just processing how I want to go about this. I'm half tempted to basically go back to the one dude, the guy that initially sealed away these Dark Lords, and be like, hey, guess what I did? Yeah, let's warp back to Firelink. Okay. Yep, Onion Knight's probably gone. Makes sense. Wonder if I can tell the Pyromancer guy that I met his teacher.
Oh, hello there. You've been a stranger these days. Why? What spectacular pyromancy? Tell me about it. I have never seen anything like it.
Yeah, I'll tell you about it.
Why, yes, of course. Thank you for sharing. I'm still an able pyromancer. I shall locate him myself. I'm in your debt once again.
I want to say, hopefully I don't come to regret that, but I bought all the stuff from her, so even if I do, theoretically it shouldn't get punished too hard.
The pyromancer's flame is flame. Oh, sorry.
Alright, let's review dialogue.
Goodbye then. Be safe, friend. Don't you dare go alone.
I wish I get confirmation if he's Solomon or not. Because if he is, it sounds like he's kind of a big deal. Alright, other merchant is still over there. Alright, let's also top off our flasks. Good. Also, is the priest man still here? See, wrong door.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sometime.
Yeah, no new dialogue still. I'm kind of curious what their mission was, but I'm sure that will probably be revealed in time. Maybe? Oh yeah, I did want to also... Nah, probably if I go talk to Gwendolyn, she's just gonna be like, do the thing I asked you to do. It's like, there will be no new dialogue until then, so okay. Because technically, the chunk of stuff I got right now is, in the whatever offering I'm doing, representative of Lord Gwyn's soul. Since he's the one that empowered those four. Okay, let's summon this up. We should be wrapping up, but I'm just going to try and give this ember to the other blacksmith guy. I guess theoretically I could also check in with the teacher Pyromancer if I'm heading that general direction anyway. See basically if the guy I just told told him about her. There we go. If he would be over there now? Or maybe that'll be too soon.
Hey, hang on. Is that a sorcery ember? I've never seen one like that. Not even back in Vinheim. What a brilliant flame. Please, friend, let me have that. I am begging you. I am a craftsman of Vinheim. I'd go hollow before I pass him a flame like that.
Alright, seems to really like it.
Oh, really? You are wonderful. I will forge a wicked masterpiece just for you. A weapon to make a legend out of it.
Something tells me it won't be, like, suddenly in my inventory. But, there's like a new level. Like, there's like light blue and dark blue. Huh. Do you feel better about talking to me now?
What is it? There's nothing to talk. We're both.
Nope. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Repair our stuff.
Goodbye then. You really helped break me.
Okay. Yeah, let's see if we can't go talk to the seal guy one more time. I know there's an army of ghosts between, me and that, but I'm kind of curious to see exactly how this path has changed. If at all. Okay. Because technically we raised the elevator up, so... Oh wait, no, that's not even the path I'd want to take anyway, I think. There we go. Okay, then up here. And... yeah, should... wait, no. Do I drop down? Oh, I dropped down one more up. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, that didn't spawn in weirdly, but whatever. Right here, here, across the ladder up. Let's see. Fire orb. Okay, I know they're gonna slash at the legs. Yep, there they go. And then down. Let's just go inside here. Oh. Target this. Room full of ghosty ladies. Drink. So many ghosts. Alright, that's on me for basically not having faster magic. Let's see if we can't get my magic back. Not my magic, my souls back. And then we'll end it for today, totally. Actually, I do have some chores to do in hindsight. I gotta make sure that this is done properly. Only so much free time in a day. Ideally, I don't die getting there, but it really doesn't get bad until I get to the house. All the way back down. wonder if I should send the elevator back up or not. But nah. Alright, down, down. Okay, further down this way, through here. I want to say it's like not a small amount of souls I lost, but it's getting to be kind of a small amount. We're at the point where it's like, yeah, I think at most you're probably going to get 30 in most of our stats by game's end. Although I guess the DLC could change that. Maybe the DLC will end up basically, like, flooding me with souls. One, two. Good, good. Thankfully, it's a pretty straight shot. It's just, it gets chaotic once you enter the mansion. Go over here. Climb up, and I think we should switch over once we get up here. Good old Pyromancy. Oh, alright. It's interesting the amount of things that this game queues up. And I should probably maybe run through that, but oh well. Not punished, at least for that. Alright, inside, inside. Souls, excellent. Alright. Dang it. That got real crazy real quick. The big issues are they come from above, below, and to the sides. Alright, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this for wrapping up for today. I might end up using a homeward bone, though, to expedite the process after retrieving the souls and talking to the dude about the seal. No longer being needed, really. Just kind of being like, hey, your duty is done. They don't need to be sealed anymore because they're dead. Or more dead. Maybe. Potentially. Like, technically they kept respawning in battle, but I think the implication is that their power was stemming from the fragment of the soul fire thingamajig that I took from them. Alright, dun dun. Alright, back to the old ghost dagger. Took damage, but oh well. A shame no passive health regen ring like Demon Souls, but oh well. Alright, gotta be a bit careful. Don't want to get too in a rush and then just run off a cliff. Okay, through here. Oh, all the health bars. Two. And there's a friend. I want a hug, but I'll give him a stab instead. Alright. Oh, nope. Alright, over here. Up the stairs. Up the other stairs. Up even more stairs. Stab a ghost. Okay. Dun. Dun. Magic. Climb up. What we're going to want to do is we're going to want to get inside the building, get our souls, immediately run back outside, and hit what ghost we can. Alright, souls, where are you? Thank you. Back out we go. There we are. Oh, Christ, Daryl. What? Oh, I am a dummy. I can't use magic on them because I'm not cursed. Only the cursed weapon can actually hit them. Wow. I didn't put that together. Which, It's like as the minutes keep ticking, I'm like, maybe I should just get my souls, evacuate, and call it. Yeah, I think I should do that. Well, but I'm so close. But am I? I am deliberating. Deliberating? Deliberating. There we are. I think that's the word. That is English. But yeah. I do want to try and, like, see if the guy gives me anything for, you know, his duty is done, his long vigil is over. And also be very relevant information if he's, like, just gone now, being like, well, my job's done, I'm out of here. But it's like, good sir, you're the only one that can cure my curses. My curses. Kind of blended, like, curses. I guess in hindsight, what I could do is I could do a temporary curse, but I don't think I actually ever found out how to have that go away. If like, there was a time thing or not. Alright, no hug. At least technically every time I'm getting more and more souls here. Not a ton, but it's something. Okay. Ghost stab. I think it should work both ways. Like, if I'm not cursed, then they can't hurt me. Cursed things can only hurt other cursed things. Alas, not how it works. Alright. Oh, look at me! I'm such a mortal. It would suck if ghost people were to come through the wall and try to kill me. Might need to go deeper in. Or maybe not. There we go. Hello. Glad that these two come up the stairs. There we go. Okay, I've aggroed quite a few. Drinking my drink. Whoa. Alright. I'll just get my souls and bone back. I thought I might have been able to survive that fall, honestly. Given that we know that that's a survivable area right now. Poor cursed guy. I'll never figure out what the follow-up of his story will be. This doesn't help that he lives in a house populated by every ghost ever. I gotta say, the enemy placement scripting in this game is kind of interesting. Like, some of it feels like very nice and smooth, like, you know, the enemies are tough, but there's not too many of them, you can kind of be strategic. And then other parts are just like, the designer took a stamp of an enemy and it's like, put it all over the place. Crystal skeletons, a billion of them. ghost, you can't have enough. Let's try to chug the player system with how many ghosts we're gonna shove in here. Which, man, if Blighttown was a thing back in the day, I kind of wonder if this area at all had any performance issues. Probably not, because the ghosts do seem pretty simplistic, but it's nuts of how many there are. Especially for an enemy with a long reach, can clip through walls, and is only damageable in certain states. It's like they more so than double dipped. It's just all the dipping to give all the powers. Oh, transient curse! How I am tempted. We do have quite a few of them nowadays. But no. We are done in Ghost Town, now and forever. Well, we're about to be done. Just need to get my souls back first, and then... I want to say, like, and then I can leave these ghosts forever behind. But I really wonder now, like, if I go to the catacombs, is the catacombs going to be full of ghosts? Can I not escape this fate? Alright, dodge, dodge, dodge. Alright, get my souls back. And because I don't want to spend a bone, if I'm honest. Wait a minute. I might not have a choice. Alright, homeward bone. Let's go. One last stab for the road. But okay. Rest. I don't think we have enough to level up yet. And we will call it here for today. Hey, progress! Of the current bounties, we're now at 2 of 4. So essentially, we've defeated Seath the Scaleless, the token for Lord Gwyn. So what we have left are basically the Witch Queen and Big Necro Blob, and technically that really pathetic guy from the opening, but given how most mythologies work out, I suspect either they're a stand-in for all of humanity, and it's kind of like they're, you know, coveting the flame from the beginning now and taking it from the others, represented by us, maybe. Or they'll be the boss behind the final door. Or maybe they end up dying off-screen at some point in the distant past, and it never gets brought up, but I suspect something's gonna be up with that. Because it's weird that no one else has kind of mentioned that person, nor any followers of them. But it did seem very much like a god of humanity proxy, whereas like Lord Gwyn would be kind of like Amaterasu in Japanese mythology, where it's like the Emperor's bloodline is descended from Amaterasu. All the normal, boring people of Susanoo, the crass, drinking, burping, booger storm god. So it's like, I kind of get that vibe of like in this world. It's like, oh, the really pathetic, like beggar, hobbit, sad guy is like, oh, that they made the rest of humanity. All the good, noble-blooded humans are from Lord Gwyn's side. So it's like, that's the vibe I get. But, alright. Until next time, everybody. Later.